And we would like to discuss the estimation of parameters. Estimation of parameters, that is, you can use the method that is the ordinary least square method or ordinary least square approach. In the case of ordinary two, that is the explanatory variables. After you can calculate the samples, just sample regression equation you can write it. Right? What are the equation previous equation that y0 is equal to b0 b1 b2. That you can rewrite it that equation into y1 is equal to b0 b1 x1 and b2 x2 and e1. So after that, what we'll do, what we have to rewrite this equation, because just note that b0 b1 b2 have replaced corresponding population parameter b0 b1 and b2, and the random component. What is the non-random component? The random component of the random component. What is the random component? That is mu. The random component mu is also replaced by e e1. That is the sample error term. E1, that is you can call as the sample error term. Now you can understand what we have to discuss here. In the case of ordinary least square method, right, these parameters into, right, we are speaking into, right, now you can say, so we are speaking b0 is equals to some the estimation of b0, and b1 is equal to the estimation of b1, and b2 is equal to the estimation of b2. Right? So here what we have to discuss, we have to replace this estimation of the b1 b0 b2 into b0 b1 b2, and another one you can replace with a random component, that is the non-random component. mu1 is replaced by the ei, the sample, right, parameter, sample parameter. What is that? Sample error term, you can call it. This is, you can call it sample error time. What is the sample error time? What is the parameter? Population parameter. Population parameter is just that is the some kind of population, right? That is not to regress the dependent variable. But here in this sample error term is, it denotes sometime, right? Sometime it is estimated the random, not random. It is random. Sometimes it is estimated to random. Sometimes, that's why you can replace with ui is equals to like this, right? So this is replaced by ui u1 to e1, and remaining replaced by this whole. Why you have to discuss these things? We know just estimation of the least square parameter, least square method. What is the ordinary least square? In the initial stage, chapter 1, in regression analysis, we can discuss least square method, right? In the case of least square method, what selected the values? We know the unknown values. These all are the unknown values that you can calculate the samples. After we know the unknown values b0, b1, b2, right? You first recognize that ordinary. What is that? Ordinary least square. What is the ordinary least square? Some of the value of the x values are equals to some of the value of y r is a minimum. Already in the first class we discussed that. Least square, right? Ordinary least square approach or method. In the case of simple regression analysis, we can discuss that. That means you can minimize the sum of the squares. The residual, you can calculate the residual of sum of scale. Residual sum of scale. That means RSS. According to this ordinary least squares, the minimum value of all x and y, right, values is minimum according to the ordinary least square. What is the ordinary least square? The sum of the values of the x values is represent to some of the values of y is always is minimum level. That is the called a ordinary least square. Earlier we discussed. So that is equals to, you can call as estimate the residual sum of the square, RSS. You can calculate this RSS, that is equals to what? e to the power of square 1 is minimum. What is this called? This is called as residual sum of the square is always minimum. Residual means sigma. This is you can call as e sigma of e to the power of square 1. E square 1 is sum of the all the values of x and y. X means x1, x2 and y values are at the minimum level. That you can call it. This is the e square. I is the always it is the minimum. So this is you can call as that residual sum of the squares. Now you can calculate the residual sum of square. After we know that this residual sum of square, right? We are talking about right this ordinary least square model. After you can know the RSS. RSS means residual sum of the squares. After we know this residual, right? After we know this residual e square 1 is already at the minimum level. After we know this residual equation, we develop idea again rewriting the equation. Develop we develop idea to rewrite WRT to rewrite the equation. What is the equation now? According to this, ET is equals to right yt minus b0 minus b1 x1 minus b2 x2. You can write it this equation after you can estimate the residual sum of the square. How you can write it this equation? Generally, what is the regression equation? So yt is equal to right b0 plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus right error term 1, right? You wanted to know the minimization of the all the values. What is the minimization of all the values according to the ordinary least square? What is the ordinary least square? Ordinary least square is the minimum level of all the sum of the values of x dependent variable and independent variable. What is the dependent variable? Y is the dependent variable. What is the independent variable? X1, X2 is the independent variable. What is the B1, B2 is the coefficient parameters. There is no values, right? We are talking about these three sample variables, right? You can write it this equation according to this equation yt. If you wanted to know, right, what is the sum of all the values, that means y b1 b2 all the sum of values. So we wanted to know what is the estimation parameter e1 is equal to, you want to know the estimate parameter, this e coming into equals to left side, that is the e0, sorry, e error term, you can say write it e1 error term is equals to yt. This yt is equals to going to right side. Now what will happen? Yt minus this b0 plus 0 into going to minus, this plus into going to minus, this plus into going to minus, and this is plus into going to minus. So now you can rewrite it this equation into e1. This e1 into is equal to yt minus b0, this minus b1 x1 b2 x2. So according to this equation, you can draw. This is the equation. After that, what we'll do? We have to do the square of both sides in sum of 2 get RSS. Now we can do you can do the square of square of both side, right, and sum up to get the RSS. Now you can get the what is the RSS? The RSS is residual sum of the squares we will get. What is the residual sum of square? Here I can write it. RSS is equals to right sigma is indicated to sigma e square I term square is equal to sigma y1, you can say yt, not 1, yt b0, right, minus b1 x1 minus b2 x2, right, and this is going to square the square root of all this equation into, you can convert it into square root, you can convert the square root of both sides and sum of the RSS you will get. So square, this is you can square sum of the E square, that is the total RSS, is equals to sum of all these. Sum of all these. Sum means sigma. Sigma is sum of all these and whole square. The sum whole square. So now you can what we'll do after that, you can do differentiating. After that you can differentiating the equation, right? This six equation differentiation the equation 6. Suppose this equation 6, right? Previous one is the 5. So the differentiation is the 6 equation, right? And rewrite to, right, b0, b1 and b2, and equation to 0 gives the three normal equation b0, b1 and b2, sorry, b2, and equating to, this is, you can write it another equation that equivalent to go to 0 after differentiation. What is the differentiation? There are two rules of the differentiation. One is equal to 0. The another one is the minimum maximum values can less than 0 or greater than 0, minimum or maximum values. That is the differentiation. After you can differentiate the values in the equation, this 6 equation, right? Already 6 equation. Write it b1, b0, b2 in the equation 2, right, to 0. That is you can equivalent to 0. Equivalent to 0, equivalent to 0. It gives us the three normal equation. It gives us the normal equation. What I am trying to give, after this getting the RSS, that's the residual sum of the square is equation. After we the square all this equation, after that you can differentiate all these b1, b2, b2 values is equivalent to 0. Then you can find out each and every equation. Now you can get it the yt is equals to, yt means the intercept, the yt is equals to b0, right, plus b1 x bar, that is the 1t, plus bt x bar 2t. This is the one equation. That equation going to seventh equation. What about the other? If we wanted to know what is the sum of y1 x1 t, what is the x1 variable? This is you can call it as, only you can calculate the, what is the x1 explanatory variable. What is the x1 explanatory variable is equals to, yes, right, b0 sigma x1t plus b1 sigma x1t whole square plus b2 sigma x1t x2t. This is the equation. After you can explain the only x1 variable parameter estimation, right? After you can getting the differentiation is equals to, suppose that means this equation will going to, this equation going to equals to 0. Next, if we wanted to equivalent to 0 into another one, y1 x2t. If you wanted to equivalent to x2t, this one is equivalent to t. What is the equation? b0 sigma x2t plus b1 sigma x1t and x2t plus b2 sigma x square 2t. This is equals to 0. This equals to 0. You can equivalent to all the equation is equals to 0 because the after differentiation of this RSS. After the differentiation of this residual sum of square is equivalent to, there are three equations. One equation is equivalent to 0. That is the first regression equation is going to 0. If you can talking about one dependent variable equation, this we are talking about one independent variable x1, this, that is the 2, and another one x2, this is the 3. There are three different equations you can find out after the regression of sum of the squares is differentiated. After what we'll do, these three estimation give us following expressions for b0, b1, by respectively. After this, what we have to respect, we can give given that we, what is the b value, what is the b one value, what is the b2 value after estimation of this equation. Suppose you are estimating the b0 is equal to y bar minus b1 x bar, right, minus b2 x bar. That is the error term b, it indicated to, estimation of the b is indicated to, this is the equation. After that, what about the b1? You already b0, no? What is the b1? B1 is equal to what? Well, that is, you can say that x1 explanatory variable. Just I have to write. So b1 is equal to, what is the b1? Sigma y1 x1, right, sum of the y1 x1 into sum of the x1 square minus sigma y1 and x1, sorry, y1 x2, y1 x2 t, y1 x2 t, and after that upon by, not upon, multiplied by sigma, and take the all the things. So look at here, sigma x1 t whole square into sigma x1 t, that x2 t whole square minus sigma x1 t x2 t whole square. So this is the some kind of b parameter regression equation. After the differentiation of the all the variables, you can calculate the b is this much level, right, regression equation, and b1 is this much. What about the b2? The same level, the same as you can write it the b2 as well. I can write it here. What is the b2? Because without knowing these equations, we can't understand whether the regressor estimation is correct or not. So what is the b2? Here you can write it b2 is equal to, b2 is equals to what? The same, replace that x1 to x2. So that is the sigma. I can I think it is clear, it is clear, right? So b2 is equal to sigma y1 x2 1 into sigma x2 whole square 1, because x1 here x1 whole square, now it is x2 whole square. Just we can talking about only b2 value, right, minus, right, sigma y1 x1 into multiplied by sigma x1 t x2 t. All are common, just replace this. X1 is replaced with that. After that, denominator is always common, sigma x1 t whole square into sigma x2 whole square minus, right, sigma x1 and x2 t whole square. Denominators are common. See, here is also denominator common, and here is also denominator common, and numerator is also all are common. If you want talking about a b1, just you can mention here sigma x1 square, and here you can mention sigma x2 square. Just remaining all are same. If you want to talk, we are talking about the, in the case of, right. So after the lowercase letters, after we know this, right, the lowercase letter denotes, the lowercase letters means in this letters you denoted to the deviations from the respective means. This is all, you can call it the deviations from the, right, the deviation from the respective means. That means respective means. All these denominator you can call it as a deviation from the respective means values. The means value is always is equals to 0. After differentiation, the means value is always 0. Now what is the equation? If y wanted to know the y t is equals to yt minus y bar, clear? And after that, you wanted to x1 t x minus x bar, right? If you want, and x2 t is equal to x1 minus, that is x2 t minus x bar 2. Now you can understand that equation, regression linear x and y, regression linear y and x, you can equation how to can calculate it, how to can get it this y minus y bar x minus x bar. This process actually, according to the ordinary least square method, you can find out this y1 is equal to y minus y bar, x1 is equal to x minus. You can talking about two variables. That's why x2 is equal to x2 minus x1 bar. So now you can understand this regression equation is the value of the parameters are coefficient. The estimation of the coefficient R is equals to one dependent variable is equals to y minus y bar, Another independent variable is equal to x minus x bar, and another independent variable is x2 minus x bar. These are the estimation of the parameters. After estimation, this the parameters of coefficient estimation of parameters of y1 is equal to y minus y bar, x2 is equal to x minus x bar, and x2 is equal to x2 minus x bar. You must have to find out entire the process. Very important. Very important. This whatever the class today I discussed, right? Compulsory question after the estimation parameter, standard error term variance. After that, we can discuss autocorrelation, heterogeneity, multicollinearity, right? So not multiple regression. Multiple regression enter this all the concept. According to the question, you can give in the all the answers. This is the problem. Only they can ask the, sometimes they ask the ordinary least square method. Simply they can ask, you can estimate the ordinary least square method in the case of multiple regression analysis. So almost question. This entire the starting to process this in the regression equation to enter the process. Right?